Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to another inspiring talk with ChatGPT. Today we are diving into a very important topic: toxic positivity. We often hear phrases like "stay positive" or "look on the bright side," but sometimes positivity can become harmful when it ignores real emotions. Let's explore how we can recognize toxic positivity and build a healthier emotional mindset. So let's talk with ChatGPT. Hello ChatGPT, can you hear me? ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
ChatGPT, I have my first question. What exactly does toxic positivity mean?
And ignore and invalidating negative can lead to people feeling pressured to always appear happy. Let me know if you want more details or examples.
Okay, ChatGPT, why do people often confuse toxic positive with genuine optimism?
That's a great question. Genuine optimism is about maintaining a hopeful and positive outlook while still acknowledging and processing any negative emotions or challenges. It's more balanced and realistic, acknowledging that setbacks and difficulties are part of life. On the other hand, toxic positivity tends to dismiss those negative feelings, which can actually be harmful. So the key difference is that genuine optimism embraces the full emotional spectrum.
Can positivity ever become harmful if taken too far?
Absolutely, it can. When positivity is taken too far, it can invalidate people's genuine struggles and emotions, leading to feelings of isolation, guilt, or shame. It can also prevent people from seeking the help they need or from addressing real issues. So it's definitely important to strike a balance and allow space for authentic emotions.
Okay, what are some common examples of toxic positivity in daily life?
Sure, some common examples include phrases like just stay positive or everything happens for a reason when someone is going through a tough time. Another example could be telling someone to look on the bright side instead of acknowledging their pain or struggles. It can also show up in workplaces where employees are discouraged from expressing any concerns and are instead told to just stay upbeat. These kinds of responses can make people feel unheard and unsupported.
Okay, great. Why do you think society pressures us to always appear happy?
I think it often comes from cultural norms that value positivity and success, and sometimes people fear vulnerability or perceive it as weakness. There's also a lot of social media influence where people tend to share only the highlight reels of their lives, which sets unrealistic expectations. Over time, that creates a societal pressure to always appear happy and put together, even when that's not the reality.
How can toxic positivity affect mental health and relationships?
It can definitely have a big impact. For mental health, toxic positivity can lead to suppressed emotions, increased stress, and even feelings of isolation or anxiety. because people might feel like they can't be open about their struggles. In relationships, it can create a lack of authenticity and trust because one person might feel unheard or invalidated. Over time, that can weaken connections and make it harder for people to support each other genuinely.
Okay, is it okay to feel negative emotions like sadness or anger?
Absolutely. It's not just okay, it's actually really important. Negative emotions are a natural part of being human, and they help us process experiences and grow. Acknowledging them can lead to better mental health, resilience, and deeper connections with others. It is all about finding a healthy balance and allowing yourself to feel and work through those emotions.
Okay, what's the uh, some common example of talk positivity in daily life?
Sure. For instance, when someone is grieving and others say things like, just stay positive or look on the bright side, it can feel dismissive of their pain. Another example is in the workplace where employees might be told to just stay positive despite facing real challenges or burnout. Also, sometimes people might say, everything happens for a reason when someone is going through a tough time, which can undermine their feelings. These examples all show how toxic positivity can unintentionally minimize real emotions.
What's healthy way to support someone who's struggling without being toxically positivity?
A great way is to practice active listening and validate their feelings. You can say things like, I'm here for you, or it's okay to feel this way. Offering empathy and letting them express themselves without judgment is key. You can also help them problem solve if they're open to it, or simply be present and compassionate. It's all about creating a safe space where they feel heard and supported.
What's healthy way to support someone who's struggling without being toxically positivity?
Absolutely. You can start by just listening attentively and showing empathy, letting them know that their feelings are valid. You can also offer your support by asking how you can help or simply being there for them without trying to fix everything. Encouraging them to express themselves and acknowledging their struggles can make a big difference. It's really about being present and compassionate.
Okay. How does social media contribute to their always be happy mindset?
Social of people's lives, which can this can lead to unrealistic comparisons and pressure to always appear perfect. It can also make people feel like their own genuine emotions are out of place. So it definitely contributes to that always happy mindset, even though it's not always realistic.
What role does vulnerability play in building emotional balance?
Vulnerability plays a huge role in emotional. When we embrace vulnerability, it helps us process and heal from difficult emotions. In essence, being vulnerable fosters resilience and helps us build a more
Finally, how can we
genuine and healthy emotional life.
practice genuine positively one that accepts all
Need
emotions?
for a great way to practice genuine positivity is to acknowledge and accept all your emotions without judgment, being kind to yourself in the process. You can also practice gratitude, focus on growth, and surround yourself with supportive people who honor your full range of emotions. It's really about balance and authenticity.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for helping us understand that it's okay not be okay something sometimes. Okay, everyone, I have learned so much thing from this topic. Um, True positivity does not mean ignoring pain, it means embracing our emotions honestly and moving forward with hope. Let's all promise to be real, kind, and compassionate, not just positive. See you in the next episode. Allah Hafiz.